Hi everyone, I'm Fu Wenyu. I'm the chairman of Student Council. Today we are going to discuss the possible program to help the final year student in securing their jobs after graduation, since UMT top management has requested us to do some programs for the final year students. So before we start our meeting, so please introduce our member in this Student Council. So you guys, please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Bo Ai and I'm a secretary of the Student Council.
Hi everyone, my name is Jingi. I'm committee member of Student Council.
Hi everyone, my name is Lo Yi and I'm a committee member.
So after everyone has introduced themselves, so we're going to proceed our meeting now. So we all know that for final year student, right, we have to help some program for them to teach them how to find a job, teach them how to write a better resume, or teach them how to secure their job in the future also. So basically, we know that there are some programs like job fair. Do you all have any comment about job fair or any other program that we can hold afterwards?
Thank you, Chairman. I agree with you, and in my suggestion too, I also suggest we can have a job fair in UMT because this is benefit to the final year students, and we can partnership with other company and promote the different kind of option of jobs for the final year student. This kind of job fair maybe can help twice per year. And in this program, we can like invite students come to the sharing section, and this also can help the student to get in touch with different company. So how the others?
I also agree with the idea of having a job fair because I think by doing the job fair, we can partnership like what Shay just mentioned just now. We can partnership with a lot of company and we can have a different kind of job and have a boost to introduce to our student what choices can they make after they graduate. And I think by doing this should be increase the probability of our student to secure their job lah for me.
All right. I agree with the point of job fair. I think this is a good way to exposure our students to a wider career options, and they have more choice and they like exposure to more companies, more more choice, and maybe more experience will begin and more info will begin so that they can choose a better pathway for them.
So we understand that like job fair is the most common way that what university usually do for all the final year students. So instead of doing this, right, we have to partner with different companies. So it's quite difficult for us to find all the company, especially all the MNC company, and we have to have contact with all the lecturers to help us to direct the call to all the company to help them to come to this, to invite them to this job fair. So I think it's quite a tough job and quite a difficult job for us lah. But then I think it's good for every final year student also. So do we have any backup plan instead of this job fair?
What about having maybe because by the job fair is like hard skill like others come in and introduce the career for our student. What about we improve our student soft skill by having a tutorial class for them to improve their confidence, or we can have more details in the tutorial class, like teaching them how to writing the resume or about how they do the interview and how they choose their career based on their own personalities, something like that. Career of tutorial class, sorry.
So this tutorial class, who will be invited in this tutorial class?
In my opinion, I think maybe we can invite some alumni to share their experience because they are also ex-student in UMT, so they will have they passed through all this journey before, so they will know what's the worried about our students, so they can suggest something very benefit for our student to share their experience about the career.
Yeah, I agree
So-
with Miss Po Ai, and we also can invite them to coach our student through writing the resume. Yeah, because traditional resume writing tips does not work anymore. So most of the employers relied on computerized applicant tracking system and artificial intelligence to automatically scan the resume for keyword.
So I believe that with the this program, this tutorial class, that our student will be teach how to write a resume and career service staff would make sure to emphasize on the format, the fancy formatting maybe, instead of the traditional black and white format to attract interest of the employer and teach students how to involve the keywords so that they have more opportunity to expose to be chosen from the ATS system.
Besides, sorry.
After you.
I think that because all of our students, they are taking EOP during their degree life, right? So I think maybe this kind of tutorial class is the important points. Maybe just we help for maybe one day, 3 to 4 hours, maybe the important points to recall back all the things they learned through the EOP and learn how to improve their interview techniques, because the importance of the first impression is really significant during interview. So the most students have no real idea on how to handle, especially when they are so nervous when during the interview session. So we can help them to hold the practice sessions and giving them some important points so can build up their confidence or something. Yeah.
So for doing this tutorial class for all the final year student, right? So do you think who will be invited for our the best speaker to coach all the students about writing the resume? For me, it's the HR manager from the company, but it's also difficult to invite the top 500 company to teach us how to write the resume also. And then we also need others backup plan also. So what do you all think that who should be invited instead of lecturer in our university?
For me, I think we can maybe invite some companies around UMT or in Terengganu nearby one, so they can have, like, we invite their HR manager to teach us or give us some tips on what they really care when they're looking about the resume. Besides, I also think that our UMT EOP lecturers is also very good enough. Like our lecturer Encik Muhammad Khairu, he also very expertise about teaching how to make an interview or doing the cover letter or something. So I think if we cannot invite others, so our lecturer is best plan.
So you think that our lecture is the best plan because it's cost saving also instead of inviting others manager from from the top 500 company. So do you have any others suggestions for any other plans or programs for those final year students? Except for this, how to teach them to write the resume. Any other specific talks for them? So do you have any other programs or plans to support this suggestion from UMT top management? Because when we invited speaker from outside, right, we get to listen all the experience and any other opinions from their fields or from their specialty. So do you have any opinions?
Sorry, I think we can invite some specialists in certain field related to each student courses, so that we can get them to share with us their experience. Even maybe they can share some hints to our students, so that when our students are interested to apply to the company, our students know what they should equip with, instead of just putting everything.
I quite agree with what Jingyi said because if we invite the specialists in certain field, the talk they are given can connect our student to establish the professionals in the area of interest. So this is the great way to monitor the connections and to form the relationship that are likely to be helpful maybe in their future.
Yep, I agree with Miss Poi, and it is a plus for students as there are chances of analyzing many fresh candidates, and the student will not losing hope. Maybe after the industry talk, they can how to say note down all the emails of HR or the contact number, so the student after that can contact with them easily.
So I think like organize an industrial specialist talk is also a most common way for final year student also and in order to organize this type of talk, right, we have to work with every courses in our university, and we also have to cooperate with the lecturer also. So instead of like organizing those specialist talk or those tutorial talk about resume or cover letter or interview, I think that the most important is we also need to establish a basic for all the final year student, especially like uh, English. So I think we also can organize a English class to all the final year students to teach them the best way to communicate, the best way to interact with all the superiors afterwards, and also we have to boost up their confidence in speaking also. So what do you think about English class for final year students?
I quite agree with what our chairman said because English is very important. It's a key point when degree student to get secure in their job. And I think maybe we can add on something during the English class, like because nowadays students are used to give up easily. Like they are searching for maybe 4 to 5 company, then all the company reject them. They feel like never mind, simply I just get what I want, or never mind, I just sit and wait, something the thought like this. So I think maybe we can have some mentally advice also during the English class. Maybe can make it more wider for the class, like have give them their some mentally support, like don't give up or rebuild your mentally thoughts and start again whenever you feel like wanna give up or very darker
I would likely name this talk as like motivation talk for the final year students.
Yeah.
So what do you all think the best way to organize the program for the final year students? What do you all think is the best program? So after our discussions.
For me, I think is the tutorial class we discussed just now, because the tutorial class we can make it more wider, the content inside. Like we can add on the English class and the motivation class inside also lah. For me, I think it's that one.
Yeah, I agree with that too, because create tutorial class, it can help the student to enhance their confidence. So if you are not confident, you probably have a hard time talking about your skill, especially in the job interview. Yeah, so after joining the tutorial, this can make them more reluctant to speak about their potential.
I agree with the point mentioned just now, like having a tutorial class so that our students are well equipped to perform and present themselves during the interview so that they can secure the job.
So look like everyone agree that creating tutorial class is the best way to securing job for the final year student, right? Because we can include all the points that we discussed just now, like the basic English class or the motivation talk inside this tutorial class, or inside this tutorial class. So we decide that the program we are going to do is the tutorial class. So I'm going to voice this method to HEPA also. So for secretarial part, you're gonna document all the minutes and proposal to me and CC to HEPA also. So can we end our meeting now? Do you have any
Yes.
add-ons?
No, thank you, Chairman.
Okay, thank you everyone. See
Thank
you guys next
you.
time.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.